The UAG Monarch has been one of my favorite go-to cases for years. When I upgraded to the S22 Ultra, I opted for the Kevlar edition, and I have to say it might be my favorite yet. Now, if you've seen one video about the UAG Monarch, then to be honest, you've seen them all. And I think that's because UAG has nailed the formula and knows how to consistently deliver. In case you're not familiar, the Monarch features a multiple layer construction which provides ample drop protection without adding too much weight or bulk. Now traditionally, the Monarch has featured genuine leather inserts on the back frame, and those are still available. But this was the first year I saw UAG offering a model with Kevlar fabric. I wanted the olive green version, but those seem to be perpetually sold out, so I chose the all black, which still looks great. Now, one of the reasons I love the Monarch is its solid feel. The back panel provides lots of places to get a tight hold on your device, and I think the industrial design looks great. As usual, you'll find pleasant feeling buttons, well-designed cutouts including for the S Pen, and great protection for your rear cameras. And if wireless charging is your thing, you'll be happy to know that's no problem at all.
So y'all, it should be no surprise that the UAG Monarch continues to be, in my opinion, one of the best cases that you can get for your phone. We've looked at this case a few times here on the channel because it's one of the few that I buy every single time I upgrade my phone, and it's typically my daily driver case, unless there's a different one that I like for whatever reason, but most of the time it is my default, just because I think it's, again, one of the best cases that you can buy. It's got good drop protection. I like the look. This kind of industrial design is always kind of one of the things that's appealed to me about it. I've usually gone for the leather accents on my S21 Ultra when I had that. I had the Monarch with the carbon fiber. I thought that was a pretty cool look. The one thing I didn't like about that one was that usually with these Monarchs, what I like is that the accents here usually give you like a place to grip. Is one of the things that I've loved the most about them. And with the carbon fiber one, it was a little slippery there and it kind of negated that whole point, but it looked cool, right? So this time I went with the Kevlar because I hadn't seen that as an option before. I don't know if the S22 series was the first time they did that or not, I'm not sure, but I had never seen it before. So I thought, hey, that's kind of a different one, so I'd get that. Now, they are priced a little bit higher. The Monarch is usually around 60 bucks, which is kind of on the higher end for a case. The Kevlar one is a little bit more than that. It's 20 bucks more. It's $80 here in the US. So that is a little bit steep for a case, but again, typically it's one of the few that I buy at this point, and I think for your money, it's a pretty good looking case. I've had this one for about 2 months now, and it's held up pretty well here. And again, I really like the Kevlar here. It's got kind of an interesting texture and a little bit of a different look than just the plain leather one. I like that it protects the camera arrays. Again, good drop protection. But one thing that I really think is not something they gloss over with these S22 Ultra cases is the cutout for the S Pen. It's got the notch at the back here, so it's really easy to get at. Even some of the first party cases from Samsung don't get that right. And it's just a cutout without this lip in the back here that just makes it so much easier to get the S Pen in and out. It's just those little things that UAG really did right. And the opening here, I've knocked the Monarch in the past for the charging port not being quite large enough because sometimes third-party charging cables just don't fit right because they'll always have like a weird tip or something like that. But I haven't had a single issue with this one. So in the end, what we have is great drop protection, looks cool, wireless charging works, it's got a cool kind of design. You know, there's really nothing to knock it for. I think this is an absolute winner. Again, no surprise there. What I want to know from you all is, what do you think of the Kevlar? Do you think this looks better than the leather? Are you just going to get the leather one? What do you think? What looks better? Personally, I'm really digging this Kevlar one, but I want to know what you all think, so let me know down in the comments. I'll also have some links down there where you can pick up your own UAG Monarch. If you have any other comments or questions, please do leave them down below. I try to get to every single one. If you'd like to get in touch, all my social media links are down in the description as well. And last, before we go, if you enjoy straightforward, to the point content like this where we find great deals online, please make sure to leave the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Pretty easy and free ways to help support the channel. That's all I've got for you this time. I'm Zach, this is Slick Reviews, and I'll see you in the next video.